Hey, good evening, and thank you so much for joining us. Arizona, once again in the national headlines. Former President Donald Trump making his first appearance of the year in Florence, Arizona at a Save America rally, again making unfounded claims of widespread voter fraud. He just wrapped up on stage moments ago. We have team coverage for you tonight. Amy Cutler and David Caltabiano have been in Florence all day. Amy will give us a closer look at the Arizona governor's race, but first let's get to David with more on what Trump had to say tonight.
Well, the road to the White House goes through Arizona, and here in Florence for the Save America rally, a huge show of support. Thousands of people to see the 45th president, Donald Trump. First, he had Trump Republicans take the stage. Each of them called for the decertification of the 2020 election. When President Trump took the stage, he took a similar tone, again, falsely saying that the election was stolen from him. Take a listen to what he had to say.
Last year, we had a rigged election, and the proof is all over the place. We have a lot of proof, and they know it's proof. They always talk about the big lie. They're the big lie. But the fake news and the lamestream media refused, and they refused to talk about it. They continue to refuse to talk about it. They say, while it is unsubstantiated, and the big lie is a lot of bullshit. That's what it is.
Well, this is the first time that Trump has spoken about the January 6th anniversary and the charges that followed. In terms of that, he said the persecution of political prisoners must stop, and quote, why don't they go after people in Antifa and Black Lives Matter? For now, we'll send it back to you in the studio.
What really happened?
Thank you, David. Among those speaking at tonight's rally, Kari Lake, the former TV news anchor, now running for governor. In a crowded field of Republicans, she is the one with Trump's endorsement. Our Amy Cutler is joining us from Florence after a one-on-one conversation with Lake. Hey, Amy, what did she tell you today?
Well, I gotta say, first off, she was quick to tout that endorsement from former President Trump. She says it's helped her stand out in this busy field of candidates, and she believes it will ultimately help her win the primary.
We are a red state.
Kari Lake, one of the 4 Republican candidates vying to be our next governor, telling the crowd she's excited for what's to come.
And when I'm elected, we will finish your big, beautiful wall.
The field getting smaller late this afternoon when State Treasurer Kimberly Yee withdrew from the race. She now says she'll run for re-election. I asked Lake about that in a one-on-one interview prior to her speech.
I support her 100% if she's going to run for treasurer, and I know that she's a great Arizonan who loves this state.
The former news anchor is new to politics, so why should people vote for her?
The only way out of the troubles we're in right now, and we are in a world of hurt, is to embrace America first.
I asked her about concerns some Republican pundits have raised about her being so far right that it could alienate voters in the general election. She seems surprised.
So whoever's telling you that is a political hack, and they're just afraid because they're afraid of America first.
Trump calling Lake onto the stage, cheering her on, saying she is the future of the party. Now, the latest numbers show that Lake is behind in fundraising at this point. She asked supporters to donate. Even $10, she said, could make the difference in this race. She also reminded supporters that primary day is August 2nd. Live in Florence, Amy Cutler for Arizona's Family.